All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream. This is Emmanuel Ezekiel from Care Global Consulting Limited, and we're here for today's Q&A, specifically drafted for the US study. So, if you're joining us, please drop a like. Make sure to follow us to receive more updates, and then you can begin to drop your questions as we proceed. Yes. So, studying the US. Yes. Good afternoon, Emanuela. Welcome to the live session today. It's a pleasure to have you here with us today. Yes. So I'm studying the US. Very interesting one. US is a country that needs no marketing, needs no advertisement. We all know, and today we're going to listen to why we need to study in the US. What are the advantages, and then we can also answer some of the questions that some of us might have. So you can kindly drop in your questions in the chat box, and then we can begin. Yeah, so why study in the US, right? Before your questions drop in, why study in the US? The US actually has world-class education. Now, when we are talking about education at its peak, US is actually topping the chart, and so it is something that you would really want to go for if you're looking for world-class quality education. Also, US has cutting edge research opportunities and all of that. Yes, welcome Shedrack, welcome to the live call. Yes, so are there internship opportunities in the US? Definitely yes. There are several internship opportunities in the US. Uh, there are two ways you can go for an internship. Specifically, you can also do an internship while you are studying. You can apply for that while in school and then work while you are studying. And some of these internships come with pays, right? And also added advantages where you can be able to gain hands-on experience. And then that can also help you when you're done with your studies to also stay back and to continue working in the US. Yes, so just like I was saying, that the US has cutting edge research opportunities. The internship is also part of it, where they have several advanced facilities. They have different wide range of faculty, expert faculty, people who have done great work that you can be able to learn from, that you can be able to liaise with, that you can be able to research under, that you can be able to work there. And then also with regards to the internships, there are several companies, big companies, big tech companies that you can always do internships with. Yes, their master's program is 2 years. Typically, that is the duration for the masters in the United States of America is 2 years. And then also, what are the advantages? Shedrack is asking, what are the advantages of studying in the US over the UK? Yes, studying in the US comes with a lot of advantages because it has the optical practical training, the OPT, which you can be able to go for. It's you can choose to go for that while you are studying. You can choose to go for that when you are done studying. So basically, you get to work for 12 months, up to 12 months. And then if you are in a STEM program, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math, you get to have up to 36 months of optical practical training. Yes. Yes, can I stay back after graduation? Definitely. You can stay back after graduation, and one of the pathways you can do that is through the OPT. Where you can work with a company, you can work with an organization, and all of that. it can be related to what you are doing, what you're studying. It also might not be related to that. Anyhow you choose to do it, there are options for you. Yes, someone is asking, is it possible to work and study in the US? Definitely, definitely. You can work while studying in the US. You can work in campus. You can also work outside of campus as well. All of these are options that are available for you as a student in the United States of America. Can I go to the US with my dependents? Yes, you can go to the US with your dependents. For almost all of the programs that are available in the US, you can be able to go with a dependent, either your brother, your wife, or anyone that is in that category. Yes, any possibilities of getting scholarships while studying? Yes, there are opportunities where you can get, but you need to understand that these scholarships are mostly merit based, right? So the university is going to assess you and see if you are fit, if you are qualified for the scholarships, and then they will be the ones, to issue it to you. Mostly part scholarships are more common than fully funded scholarships. Yes. Okay, there's a question here. What type of visa do I need for my studies? So, as a student going to study in the US, the visa you need is the F1 visa. Uh, for exchange programs is J1 and vocational is M1 visa. But the most common visa, which is for students for your entire study, is the F1 visa. Yes. Is the area safe for international students? Definitely, it is safe for international students. As a matter of fact, I was privileged to be in an exchange program in the US, Seattle, Washington, and during my stay there, it was quite safe. It was safe for international students. The United States of America is a place that is welcoming, all encompassing. It is culturally diverse, so they are very, very accustomed to having people from different backgrounds, especially from Africa with their exchange programs and all of that. Yes. Okay. Yes. With the current visa situation, especially in the US, due to the Trump administration policies, how fast or how long do I wait for my visa to be processed? Okay, so currently there are no official information concerning that. The Nigerian government is actually speaking with the United States to ensure that this situation is resolved, but that doesn't mean that it's going to stay forever, right? So if you are thinking of studying in the US, it's a long time planning. Study abroad is a project, it's something that you plan for, so you can begin to plan for it, from now. And we trust that it's going to get resolved, as the Nigerian government is currently engaging with the US government to resolve that. Okay. Yes. So, how do I apply for a US student visa? Well, what you need to be focused on right now, right, is on your application. Is to how do I, what documents do I need? You have to get your admission first. So, you need to get your YX certificate. If you've done your BA or BSc, you need to get your BA certificate, your BA transcript. You need to get your statement of purpose. The statement of purpose is a document that talks about your intent, why you want to study, what are your career goals, why you are choosing the university, why you choose US, what you intend to do after you are done studying, and all of that. And your CV as well, your curriculum vitae, is also a document that you need to have handy. All of these are documents that you need to have. Definitely, your international passport is very, very important. So these are documents that you need to have handy when you are thinking about studying in the US, in the United States of America. Yes, so you can keep your questions coming in. Yes, you can keep your questions coming in as we proceed. Yes, so the US has opportunities for personal growth because it's a very wide environment. The United States is a very very large country with different kinds of people. The US is so large that you can travel 10 hours in plane, you know, in the country. So you can be able to learn from different people from different cultures. Yes. Okay. Daniel is asking, how long does it take to process my passport and visa? Well, that would be an information that will be given to you more accurately by the immigration, right? Your visa also, that will be when you have actually reached that stage. But for now, you need to be focused on the things that you need to get. You need to be focused on preparing, and to be able to be fit for study. If you're currently in school, having a grade of 2.1 and above is really really going to be helpful for you. Yes. Okay, choir, your question, are there restrictions to the number of children you can give birth to in the US if you are studying there with your dependents? Well, there are new laws regarding that. So that would be that would be gotten uh yeah, that will be for the visa department. When you actually reach the visa stage, then we can consult better for that. Yes. Can keep our questions coming in. Yes. Also, while we still send in our questions, it is worthy of note, right, that the US is a hub for global innovation. Lately, the US has been, putting a lot of emphasis on artificial intelligence, and that is why they even have a unique section where they favor people that do STEM, that's science, technology, engineering, and math. So if you are actually going for a course that is related to that, you would have more time for OPT, and you get more time to stay there and work there. Yes. Um Yes, a visa application can be rejected for several reasons. First of all, when you come for a visa interview, you would have to look right on, to the person that is interviewing you. Whenever you come for a visa interview, it's like you are starting from minus to plus. So you would have to prove that you are a genuine student. You have to prove that you have enough money, to study. You have to prove that you know where you are going to, you know what you're doing, and you are not just running away, from your country. The primary reason for moving is to study, and to come back and better your country. So these are some of the reasons why people's visa applications can get rejected. Yes. Yes, so we can keep our questions coming in as we proceed. Thank you for your amazing questions. Yes, Daniel Ezekiel, I see you there. Yes. Okay. Yes, so also worthy of note is that there is a strong support system for international students from your orientation when you come to school and other activities. There is an international student, department. There are different clubs that you can join, and participate. Yes. What is my advantage as a STEM student? Yes, I earlier mentioned it. As a STEM student, the other students, get 12 months of OPT, but you as a STEM student, you get up to, you know, you get 24 months extra. That's like 32 months of OPT. where you get to work and then you also get paid as well. Okay, Caleb is asking, what are other things that can serve as an advantage to you getting your application accepted, but okay, not a, that's a very, very good question. Yes, some of the things that can make your application, more viable is volunteer activities, volunteer roles, any leadership roles, anything that you've done, to better your community, anything that you've done, to improve the standard of living, or any initiatives that you've taken on, when that is included in your CV and all of that, that is going to stand out, especially also in your statement of purpose as well. That is going to help you to be able to get admission faster and better. Yes, so that is something you should definitely look out for, as it is something that makes your application stronger. Okay. Yes, Johnson Emmanuel, what academic qualification do I need to be a STEM student? Well, it's not like an academic qualification per se. STEM student is it depends on your background, right? Let's say you study engineering in school, that is part of STEM. If you study anything computer, that is part of STEM. Anything in science related is also part of STEM. So any course or anything that you've done that is science related, that is technology related, that is engineering related, or that is math related, if you study anything like statistics, anything relating to math, is under STEM. So any course that is related to STEM, you can be able to have better OPT in the US. Okay. Does Care Global Consulting offer financial aid or payment plans? Uh, Care Global Consulting Limited offers proof of fund services, and that is when you actually come to the visa stage. So it's a non-expendable loan that is given to you for that stage. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for your questions. Uh, you can keep them coming as we proceed. Yes, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Yes, the United States, it's a land that believes that anyone that comes can be able to be successful. So there are many persons who have gone, to study and have attained, a great height. So it is a very, very good option for anyone that is looking to study abroad. Okay, what are the entry requirements for my course, religious studies? It is the same requirement for every other person. I believe is that a BA? I believe if that is a BA, then definitely you need to have your WAEC, you need to have your certificate, you need to have your transcript for your BA in religious studies, you need to have your CV ready, you need to have your statement of purpose, your international passport needs to be ready. So these are documents that you are going to need, for your application. Yes. And there are wide ranges, there's a wide range, of courses within religion. The US has courses that span different different courses. So there is a wide range of courses that you can be able to select. And also there is an English waiver for students that are coming from Nigeria. You can use your WAEC, with C6 to be able to waive that. So you don't necessarily need to write an IELTS or Duolingo and all of that. Yes. Okay. Yes, let's keep our questions coming in. Let's keep our questions coming in. Yes, the United States of America is actually a melting pot of different people. Uh, you know, some of the presidents, just like Barack Obama, wasn't even, born in the US and all of that. So it's a place where anyone can come in and thrive. And as an international student, definitely you can come in and thrive in the United States of America. Yes, all right. We can keep our questions coming in. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and then also turn on the notification bell, and follow us for more content, follow us for more updates, follow us for more news and more updates regarding study abroad as we give you the best. All right. Why US? What makes it stand out from other places? Okay. Yes. What makes US stand out from other places is that number one, the US stands tall in quality education, right? That's one. Two, the US is a melting pot for many, many cultures. Also, the US is wont to accommodating international students and giving many, many preferences. Also, the US allows you to come with dependence from virtually all of their programs. Also, you have OPT programs, you have internship programs in the US. Uh, all of these are things that are attractive for you as an international student studying in the US. So these are some of the reasons why you know you would want to consider the US as a study option. Yes. Thank you so much for that question. That was a very brilliant one. Yes, any more questions? I'll be glad to respond to our questions. Okay. Yes. So just like I said, you need to get your documents ready and ensure that everything is set so that you can be able to give a very, very competitive application that will help you to stand out in your study, your dream study in the United States of America. So whatever course it is, there is a course for everyone, there is a program for everyone, there is a university for everyone. There is a wide variety of choices that each and every one of you can actually go for, whether it is bachelor's or master's or whatever, or internships or technical programs. All of these things are options that are available for you to study in the United States of America. Okay. Yes, you can keep your questions coming in as we are about to draw the curtain on our live session today. Yes, 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 you can keep your questions coming in. Okay. Also, does it all follow the same process? I joined yesterday, okay, and I heard about some opportunities about the UK for nursing science. So can I know a little on how it will be for the US? Okay, yes. It basically follows the same process. If you want to go for a nursing course in the United States of America, you would have to have a nursing background, definitely. You have to have a degree in nursing here in Nigeria. And then the moment you have that, then you'd also get all of the documents that I've mentioned. You submit all of your certificates, your transcript, your WIEC, and all of that, and then you have a very good application. How do you prepare? Okay, for clients for visa interview and documentations. Yes, we prepare you in the best way possible to be able to address questions credibly, to show that you are a genuine student, to ensure that there is consistency in all of your documents. Because if there is any mistake, if there is any falsification, anything that looks like a lie, it is going to immediately alter your chances of getting a visa. So that is primarily when you reach the visa stage, right? When you reach the visa stage, these things would be in more detail. Yes, thank you. Yes, Caleb, thank you for the question. Yes, so what you need to be focused on right now is on your eligibility uh, for the course, eligibility for the study, planning and getting all of the things you need to get set. There are other, exams that you need to write, like the SAT. Those are things you can also go ahead and do them as well. Yes, thank you so much for your amazing questions. Thank you, everyone, for your questions. You can keep them rolling. You can keep them rolling um, as we proceed. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can get all of the juicy updates as they drop. Okay. Yes, thank you so much, Regina, for being on the call. Okay, if you have any more questions, you can always drop them and then we would reply and answer. Yes, Trade with Chima, you're welcome to the live call. Yes, welcome. You can drop your questions as we proceed, and I'll be glad to answer any of your questions. Before you came in, we were talking about why US, and we're talking about the US being a very, very good destination for international students, especially Africans, because of the diverse culture, because of its you know wantness to giving opportunities to international students, the OPT programs, several internships, access to state-of-the-art facilities, and also the innovation in the United States of America is at its all-time high. And then you can be able to leverage on that to grow your career and to grow your profession as well. Yes, so you can drop in your questions and I'll be glad to answer them. Okay. Yes, thank you so much everyone for joining. Thank you so much for joining the live session. I believe that each and every one of us have a better grasp of studying the US, and we all know some of the benefits that we stand to gain. Yes, what are the reasons why my visa could be denied? Yes, I highlighted on that. One thing you need to ensure is that all of your documentation is right. You can't have your date of birth on one document and it's different on another document. That is one thing. Two is your intent. You need to prove that you are a real student going to a real school. You need to be credible. And one mistake, some Nigerians make is avoiding eye contact. You need to ensure that you have eye contact to the person that is giving you the interview, and then you need to prove that you know what you are going to do in the US. Yes, so that these are some of the reasons why uh, your visa actually can be denied. Yes. So proving that you also have enough funds to cater for your studies also is also something you need to take note of. If you're able to prove that you have enough funds, to study, then you'll be granted. But if you are not able to prove that, then that might affect your decision. Yes, you are welcome. You are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. You can kindly drop your questions in the chat box and I'll be glad to respond to them. Yes, Regina. Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you for that. Okay. Um, you can send in your questions, send in more of your questions. Caleb is saying, wow. Yes, so that is how it goes. Okay, any more questions? Okay, transcript evaluation. It is not compulsory for every study. There are some universities that might ask for it, but typically it is not compulsory, and it is not something that is mandatory for you to have. Some universities would request that the transcript is sent directly to the school. Some might, accept you sending it directly to them and all of that. Yes, are there affordable tuition fees in the US? Definitely. There are a wide range of tuition fees. There are affordable tuition fees. There are tuition fees that are quite high. There are tuition fees that are quite low. Whatsoever it is that you would want to go for, it is always available. Yes. Okay. Any more questions? I'll be glad to respond to them as we proceed. Also, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe our channel to get more updates and to get more news on study abroad. Okay, are we paying the tuition fee at once, or we have opportunity to pay? Yes, for the US, it's called an acceptance fee, right? So you pay in the acceptance fee, and one good thing with the US is that it is less than many other several other countries. It is less. So you pay the acceptance fee, and then when you accept your offer, and then you can be able to pay later on in several installments while in your university studying. Yes, so you have the option to pay an acceptance fee, and then you can be able to pay the rest as time goes on. Yes, you can check online for WES. WES is a transcript evaluation platform that you can be able to internationally recognized, that you can be able to use to evaluate your documents. Yes. Okay. Yes, we can send in more of our questions as we proceed. Okay. Any more questions? All right. So if there aren't any more questions, I would like to say a very big thank you to everyone for joining in today's live. I believe that we've been able to get a lot of insight, and we've been able to understand more on study in the US, which is actually a very great one. Okay. Um, Someone is saying, what's up with the visa constraints? Where do students stand? Okay. So just like I said earlier, there is currently a ban on Nigeria, but that is not something that is going to, stay all forever, definitely. And the Nigerian government is currently speaking with the United States government to ensure that this is lifted up. Meanwhile, universities still are accepting applications, and you can be able to get admissions as well. Yes, do I need IELTS, or I can use my WAEC? Yes, definitely you can use your WAEC with C6 minimum in English to be able to waive that English requirement. Are there schools in the US that masters can be done in 1 year? And are there schools that masters is 2 years? Most of the masters are 2 years. In the United States of America, most of their masters are 2 years. But you might be able to find some with 1 year, but I'll tell you for sure that most of them are 2 years. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for your amazing questions. Yes. Okay. So scholarships are actually gotten. You would have to apply first. When you apply and then you get the offer, then there'll be options for scholarships. The school is going to give you options for scholarship, and then you can be able to apply and get the scholarships based on the strength of your academic portfolio. You need to have a very strong 2-1 above, to be able to qualify for some of these scholarships. Yes. All right. Most of the scholarships are they are merit-based scholarships. So you would have to prove that you qualify for them. And most of the scholarships are partial scholarships. Not to say that there isn't entirely any fully funded, but these things are actually determined by the school, and you would have to apply, get admission first, and then you would qualify for these scholarships. Yes. All right. Thank you all so much for your amazing questions. Thank you so much for joining the live today. I believe that we've been able to get more insight on study abroad. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And yeah, see you in another live session. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And we're going to draw the curtain here for today's live. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye, everyone. Bye bye.